Knocked the door down to the 500 club. A high drive into the lower deck and right. Number 30 touches them all. And boy, what a Father's Day gift for Seaman. Hitting his 500th home run to right field. What a scene this is here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. The 20th member of the 500 home run club.
I would like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network YouTube page 2018. Today we're doing game two of a three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and Miami Marlins. The Miami Marlins lead the series 1-0. Philadelphia Phillies season record is 77-15. They are first in the National League East. Miami season record is 33-59. Season record, they are fifth in the National League East. Of course, I'm Coach Big Kurt Lord Green, and I will be coaching my Philadelphia Phillies, traveling into Miami to play the Marlins. For anybody that would like to come and join any leagues and win money, friend me on my PS4 at Joe Price 834. Friend me on my Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. You can also friend me on my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, Joe Price Hall of Fame, to get exclusive championship footages of all this PS4 leagues I've ever done, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, and Facebook. Once again, check out my exclusive Facebook, Joe Price Hall of Fame.
His first home run of the year. Fly ball center field. NCRT on the run. Still going. On the way to get the ball. He got it. Homered his last time up there. Hammered a pitch right down the right field line that got out of here by 20 feet. He is 3 for 4 this evening. Header, deep left center field. Way back. Goodbye. Wow. Adrian Beltre and the Rangers walk it off.
7-6.
I can't imagine there are many people in this club who have taken this harder than D. Gordon has, Dave. Some of the pictures we saw from yesterday.
Yep. And he hits a high fly ball. This is deep to right field. He has homered for Jose. Circles the bases and now gets the home plate. His very first home run of this season. And he is overcome by emotion again.
Dansby Swanson cracks one to center field. That ball's well hit. Turner going back. It's over his head, and that's going to ricochet back toward the infield. Dansby's got two. He's on his way to third. They're going to wave him. Here comes the throw to the plate. Dansby Swanson is safe. It's an inside the park home run. His first big league homer and inside the park bomb in Washington. Can you believe that? That is crazy. Deep left. Gardner leaves. Did he grab it? He did! Oh, what a grab by Brett Gardner! To rob C.J. Cron of a long ball. Defensive time to Clifford. Breaking ball to Yelich. Center field deep. Back goes Dyson at the wall. And he got it! What a catch! Gerard Dyson. My goodness. Up. On it. And he held it. Amazing.
The long pause. Now the kick. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider. He has tied the Major League record for strikeouts in a game with 20 strikeouts. Randy Johnson, Kennedy Wood, Roger Clemens, and now Max Scherzer are the only pitchers in the history of this game to fan 20 in a game.
There's another drive. Deep down the line, he crushed another one. Up into the billboard for another 3-run homer. That's sick. He's driven in 8 runs today. His 3rd home run of the afternoon. Goodness gracious, Mookie Betts. What a day.
Doesn't get any better than that. 4 for 4, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Every time he touches one off, it's a no-doubter.
Cologne looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one. Deep left field. That goes Upton. Back near the wall. It's out of here. Bartolo has done it. The impossible has happened. This is one of the great moments in the history of baseball. Bartolo Colon has gone deep.
20, 25 years from now, you're going to want to say, I was there when Ken Griffey Jr. made his home debut. So don't forget that on Monday night. There's a drive into the gap in left center field and deep left center field. And Henderson's not going to get to it. It's off the base of the wall. And Griffey to second base in his first major league at bat. A ringing double off the 375 marker. And we have seen that all spring. Welcome to the show, Ken Griffey Jr.
And again the 2-2. And here it is. And swung and hit the left field deep. Way back. Brewer turning around. He will watch a game-winning grand slam for Chris Davis in the bottom of the 9th inning. Do you believe that? A is 8. Texas 5. And it's Davis's 3rd home run tonight. They're going wild at the Coliseum.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs, win the series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10. Here's the 0-2.
Swung on. There goes the deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He's done it again. It's unbelievable. He's done it again. I have run out of superlatives. He is the Santino. Gary, it was scary. He hits another home run, and the Yankees have an 8-4 lead.
3-2. High fly ball to center, and that ball's hit. Upton going back. Back to the wall. Home run. took it right off the wall. The throw back to first, and double play. Oh, my. Melvin Upton has hit a home run and has now stolen one.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Adam Conley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
All right, we're in Game 2 of a 3-game series. The Miami Marlins are up 1-0 in the 3-game series.
This is popped up, and he'll put this.
And of course, this was first inning of bat in Game 2 of a 3-game series.
Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting for maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
Batting third, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
In now, Odubel Herrera. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And all that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jeremy Hellickson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this out.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I'm doing pretty good. Well, how you doing, EGO1? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Galvis is over, and he puts it away for the first down. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy
same to you.
Legs, he's your guy.
Same to you. I hope you and your family had a good holiday. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's.
Not the shiniest.
I hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year's.
Down in the 220s
yeah.
of the year. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, man, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Skied into straightaway right. Quinn moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Back up the middle.
Oh.
And that's through for a hit. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
So the first two batters of the inning go out, and then the three-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Standing in now, Justin Bour. Fouled back. 10 home runs. He'll come in with an average down to 230 and 41 RBIs. Fastball called for strike two.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Hellickson pauses. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Joseph will put this one away, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. This is in the air to right. Ichiro has a read on it, one away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
Into the box now, Andres Blanco. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. And he chased one out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Brian Holiday. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is skied into short left center. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Martin Prado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Martin Prado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Joseph is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. His lifetime numbers against Jeremy Hellickson. 3 base hits in 16 tries. Foul back. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Kendrick. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Roman Quinn. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, one of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gordon stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now at the plate, Jeremy Hellickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that's in there, base hit.
Oh, gets a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ichiro is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Ichiro now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike one.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the A-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera is right there, one down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Coming to the plate now, Adam Conley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a looper to left. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Miami down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead to count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, Tommy Joseph. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Echeverria's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, left fielder, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Echeverria has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, number 13.
And the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1.
2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. A base hit in his first trip. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Blanco is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Standing in, Andres Blanco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Brian Holiday.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Holiday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Roman.
Settling in now, Roman Quinn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to third.
Good base hit for the Phillies.
And he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping the first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole a lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Into the box now, Jeremy Hellickson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is an interesting scenario, Matt. I think with the pitcher at the plate here with 2 outs, you're probably not going to see him steal, because if he gets thrown out, then you got the pitcher leading off the inning. Take a chance, see if he can hit a ball in the gap and maybe score you from first.
1-0 count. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. Martin Prado now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira patrolling center makes the play, one out.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding in, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Ready now, Adeiny Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hellickson's ready. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hellickson has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that's into the outfield.
Good base hit for the Phillies.
Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
And the Philadelphia Phillies scored in the 6th inning. What a score for our Phillies.
Hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Howie Kendrick as he lifts it in the air to right field. Ichiro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's Ichiro now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Just got a piece up the line. 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Striding in once again, Adam Conley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to short. Blanco fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hellickson gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Galvis is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Striding into the box, Andres Blanco. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brian Holiday. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Roman Quinn.
Digging in to try it again, Roman Quinn. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Jeremy Hellickson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
The 0-1 on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Joseph is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin
Digging
Bour.
in, Justin Bour. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Standing in now, Martin Prado, as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brian Ellington has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Brian Ellington.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hernandez.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Echeverria at shortstop. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
JT Realmuto.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Quinn has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Derek Dietrich will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
32, Derek Dietrich.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Matt Dendecker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 50, Matt Dendecker.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show.
Please.
David Phelps enters
the
from the
Marlins,
pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Giancarlo Stanton is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. Before you do all that, it's by you.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. His past batting line against David Phelps, 4 for 12. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Andres Blanco. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Brian Holiday, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike 2. That's ridiculous.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder, Christian.
So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Blanco has it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Digging in and looking.
All right, this is it for the Marlins and the Phillies. This is their last shot to come back.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching
for the Miami Marlins. Bottom of the ninth inning, Philadelphia Phillies 1, Miami Marlins nothing. Miami Marlins 2 outs, no strikes. Will the Philadelphia Phillies be able to make this last pitch to even the series at 1-1 in a 3-game series? Look at all the fans in Miami standing up on their feet, high in their seats. Let's see what happens with this pitch. Oh! And he gets it. And the Phillies even the series 1-1 in Miami, Marlin Park. Yes. Yeah, let's go Phillies. Woo, what a game. Coming back to even the series in game 2. 1-0 after a terrible loss in Miami. 3-2 in game 1. Let's go Philly Nation.
Adam Conley takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.